Hi, I'm Mike Wells, a detective with the Albemarle Co Police Department, and I'm also an instructor with the Thomas Jefferson Area Crisis Intervention Team. I'm here today because of our partnership with Lock and Talk Virginia to demonstrate how to lock up some of the typical guns that may be around your household. The first gun I'm going to demonstrate is a revolver. This revolver has been cleared of ammunition, and I'm going to demonstrate how to put on a trigger guard lock with this particular model of gun. So this is the trigger lock. It does come into two different pieces. You have to separate the two in order to properly install it on the gun, and you simply do that by using the key to remove the screw that holds the two together. So I've done that, and this gun lock is in two pieces, as well as the key. I'm going to lay the key down to utilize that later. If you can remember that the pin here goes behind the trigger, okay? So that would tell me that this needs to go in this direction, okay? With this outlet here sticking on the outside of the trigger guard. And now I'll take the other side of this gun lock and affix it to using the rubber guard that's here as well to affix that, and then affix this piece on to the trigger lock mechanism, and then flipping the gun over, I'll utilize the key to tighten up the two components together. As you turn the key, each side comes closer together, locking the gun, and you remove the key, and there's no longer access to the trigger in the gun, okay? So don't panic if you utilize your key and you back it out and the two pieces fall apart. It will simply go back together. It's pretty user-friendly, and it's pretty self-explanatory on how to do that, okay? So that is the trigger lock. Next, I'm going to demonstrate a cable lock and how to utilize that to lock a Glock Model 19 firearm, okay? This weapon is clear, it is safe. As a reminder, when you have this weapon, and you first remove the magazine, okay, from the weapon, and then you rack it to ensure that it's clear. The biggest mistake that people make with these semi-automatic weapons is they remove the magazine, but they forget to take the round out of the chamber, and that makes for a very dangerous situation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lock the slide back, okay? Put it down, get my cable lock here, okay? And I'm going to utilize the key to open one end of the cable lock. Okay, so there's a couple different ways you can make this gun safe. What I choose to do is to go down through the magazine chamber and then bring it back around and lock it. This weapon is now safe. It's clearly locked, and no one can utilize this weapon unless the cable's removed. Okay, to remove the cable, I'm going to use this cable again to lock another gun. You just simply put the key in. It comes with two keys, okay? You turn the key, it removes the lock from one end, and then you simply take the cable lock out, okay? So one end will remove from the lock, one stays stationary and fixed, okay? The next gun we'll be utilizing the cable lock on is a rifle. This is a bolt action. It's clear, safe. It is a Remington Model 700, and it is a semi-automatic weapon. So what I've done is I've got the bolt action back. I've released the magazine, the chamber for the rounds, okay? I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna get our lock, our cable lock again. And to make this weapon safe, it's very similar to what we did with the semi-automatic Glock, is I will put this cable lock through the chamber, and then I will lock it on the upper side, removing the key. This weapon is now safe. Okay. The next weapon is a shotgun. This is my Stoker 12 gauge semi-automatic shotgun. This way to lock this gun is going to be very similar to a pump action shotgun as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this weapon safe. It slides back. There's no ammunition in the gun. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to demonstrate how to use a cable lock to make this weapon safe and secure. Okay. So first you utilize the key and turn the key so that it will release the end that you can then manipulate up through the chamber of this weapon, and then lock it to the top side. Turn the key and remove it. This weapon is now safe. So I hope this video was helpful. I'm happy to be a partner with Lock and Talk Virginia. If you or your family members should need a lock or a lock box for medication, contact your local community services board.